So credit cards are built to win their game, not yours. Something the credit card companies don't want you to know: beginners don't get in trouble because they're reckless. They get in trouble because the rules are actually hidden. And that's something the credit card companies don't want you to know how to maneuver. If you keep playing their game without learning the rules, you're going to lose every single time and stay wondering, why is it that I can't get ahead? I'm Brittany Calloway, and each week I drop new insights around credit, business, and finance, as my job is to turn credit into capital for you and capital into freedom. Today I'm going to show you the 5 credit card mistakes that quietly destroy your score and your budget, and the Wealthy Lab way to flip each one into an advantage. If you want banks to respect you, you have to play the game like a pro. So let me show you how to do that. I believe the person with the best system wins, not the person with the most willpower. Points, cash back, welcome bonuses, these things are amazing if you have a system. No system, those same perks become traps. Most creators will tell you what card to get and all the perks around it. But we teach you how to operate, timing, sequencing, utilization, and lender rules. Because when you run the right playbook, then you can grow your limits, raise your score, and never pay $1 of interest. Quick story. A beginner came to us with a decent income, 3 new cards in 90 days, and a score that fell 40 plus points. Why? No plan. We showed the applications that they were doing. We had a fixed utilization, set auto pay, pre-close pay downs, and prioritized the right cards in the right order. Within 6 months, the score was up, limits increased, and travel points finally worked for them, not the other way around. So if you already opened too many cards, pause for a second. No new apps for 6 to 12 months. Let's focus on payment history and utilization so you can recover. If you really want that travel or welcome bonus before you're ready, fine, but only if you can hit the spend organically without carrying a balance and you're not burning a better approval path for that. Another pro tip, for those that are going for annual fee cards, make sure they are worth it. Prove you can run a no-fee setup flawlessly first, then move up with a plan and downgrade down the path when you need to. Now, for the 5 mistakes you can't make after watching this video. Number 1, a lot of you are applying for too many cards too fast. What happens? You're racking up hard inquiries, they're piling up, new accounts are tanking your average age, and lenders see this as credit seeking, so they're not giving you what you need. So if you are new or rebuilding, we need to space the applications apart, if to stagger them. The sequence also matters. So if Chase is on your roadmap, for example, you have to respect the 524 rule. 5 or more personal cards in 24 months is likely going to be a denial. You got to prioritize these approvals first, then you can expand. Now, if you're serious about getting out of credit card debt and building real wealth with large limits, book a call with me using the link below so we can help you get to financial freedom. You can also grab my Operate Like a Pro credit card checklist at thefundinglounge.com, where utilization targets, pay down timing, and downgrading paths are all in one place for you to be able to learn. Now, mistake number 2 that I see you guys doing. You guys are getting the wrong card at the wrong time. So what happens? You lock yourself out of better welcome offers or burn slots that could be used for higher value ecosystems. Start with those no annual fee foundation cards, because those are the ones you're going to keep forever. Then we can start to move for Chase, Amex, Capital One, Citi, and start to dive more into the niche airline hotel cards. But you have to evaluate the opportunity cost. If there's a $200 or $300 welcome bonus plus long-term multipliers, that often beats a 0%, right, bonus, or 2% on everything for a beginner. So these are things we have to weigh out when applying for new cards. Before any annual fee card, confirm, is there an upgrade downgrade path? Am I going to actually use the benefits? Will it crowd out higher priority approvals? These are things we have to be strategically looking at as we're applying for new cards. Mistake number 3 I see you guys making is maxing out or letting high balances report. What happens if your utilization 30% of FICO spikes? Your scores are going to drop tremendously. So we have to learn your statement closing date and make a pre-close payment so the bureaus see a low utilization. Ideally 9%, but under 30 is acceptable. We have to spread across the cards. Let one report a tiny balance and then set the rest to near 0. Mistake number 4 that I see you guys making. Do not treat the card like cash. What happens? Your Chase points will carry a balance, and then your APR goes from 18 to 25% versus 0. Do not swipe unless you can pay for cash today on some of these expenses. And if you are, then turn on auto pay, right, minimum, so you can schedule the pay down also before the close date. We have to build also a simple like Sunday money review, a 10-minute checklist. Just check the balances, the statement dates, and utilization targets for the week. Trust me, you will thank me later when you are seriously on top of these things. Mistake number 5, you guys are all misusing the 0% APR promos. What happens? You rationalize a purchase you wouldn't make in cash, and you make that purchase, but one late payment on that report can totally tank your score. So you need to use 0% for strategic reasons, with a true transfer plan, or a purchase of a business or an investment that is going to 100% pay dividends and get you your money back on the card. Otherwise, skip it. The hidden cost is credit profile drags, your score gets lower, and it's not utilized the right way. If you do use the 0% interest, make sure auto pays are minimum, right? And you're making sure you're paying them, but you're also keeping the utilization low, ideally again in that below 10%. Another pro tip, keep your no fee cards forever, right? Just even set one little bill like a Spotify each year and make sure you pay it off. For my high fee cards you've outgrown, downgrade them within the same family to preserve account age or the history, or even better, for new cards, you can literally take out a new one and combine them to get larger limits. We specialize in helping you do that. So remember, credit cards are not the enemy. Randomness is. When you apply with a plan, engineer what reports, and protect your history, you win the game the banks designed for themselves. Drop a comment with the mistake you've made before and the system you're installing today so that none of these credit card mistakes happen again. And make sure you watch this video here because I'm going to break down Trump's new credit mandate and how you can benefit and be prepared. See you soon.